Hello, happy Monday. Today is April 18th. I just wanted to give you some specific directions in case you need some clarification on today's work. So, your first priority today is to finish your light energy assignment from last Thursday. So, what you would do is you would go into Google Classroom, as you can see here. You're going to find Thursday, April 14th, light energy assignment. And if you click on that, you will remind yourself of the items that make up this assignment. So there's two things. There is step one, which is the videos and answering the research questions on the sheet. The sheet you may have completed on Google Docs or on a piece of paper because you had an option to use the computer for the research questions or to do it on paper. You started this last week if you were at school Thursday or Friday. Okay, it says light energy on the dock. Step two, when you are finished with the research questions, you have to create your slides. So if you got far enough, hopefully last week, today you'll just be creating a couple of slides using the information that you have already collected. So here for step two, it says create a slide presentation displaying what you learned. So you want one slide for each section. There are three sections. They are labeled on the document for step one, which is your light energy document right here. There are three sections. So you need a slide for each section. On that slide, you have to have two or more facts or things that you learned or thought were interesting. You have to have a question, so it doesn't have to have an answer. It's something scientists have to ask questions like, I wonder what, or I wonder if, or I wonder why. You can also start your question with, like, what if this happens? What if we do this? Or a how come. Think back to language arts with your question starters. So, any question that you can think of about that section. And then a visual or picture that represents what that section is about. Okay, so if you open the document, remember, this is what you worked on all last week and see how it's labeled by section. So for section one, you have two videos, one on the spectrum and one on color. So your first slide would be about those two subjects. Okay. Now you can do more than one slide if you want to per section, but the minimum is three because there are three sections. Okay. Section two, you can see it has a video and information about sunlight, about the sun's movement, and about solar storms. Okay, so that'd be your second slide. Your third slide would be about solar panels, how they work, and why we don't use them everywhere. So that then would help you complete your light energy assignment, which, as you can see, is due today at the end of class. So this is your first priority. Okay. I will put another set of directions up for the electromagnetic spectrum web quest, which is your next assignment.